Literally everything I do around here, I end up with a spider web in it. Even my camera holder. See? Crazy. This morning I want to do chook food. I know it's a bit of a minefield for people, the same as eggs when they go and buy them. So I just wanted to share my information. But also, I kind of want to review these guys because I don't know about you, but sometimes when I buy the bags, some bags are shit, some bags are great, and I've called the companies. It'd be nice for some consistency. But today, let's check out this brand, Riverina Red Label. Sounds a bit risque. Coarse layer mash. So as you can see, as soon as I touch the bag, they come running. So they obviously, they like this bag. There's a chicken on it. I like that I can see through it, so I can actually have a look at what consistency of mash I'm buying. Let's have a look at the ingredients and bits and pieces. Analysis, scientific analysis. So as you can see, the most important one here we're looking at is the crude protein, which is 15%, and the fat. So that would be the two that I would look at when determining what you're buying for price. So you pay more for protein and you'll pay more for fat. You don't want it to be too high in fat, depending on what season it is, probably with winter coming. You want to put on a little bit of fat to keep them warm, but you don't want to, it's just a waste. I have contacted this company a couple of times this year, just because the food has been coming out quite dusty. I'll show you in a minute. This latest bag was a little dusty. Mind you, I did empty it it was 5 a.m. and they were yelling at me and I had to cut it open in a hurry. So, but I'll show you. So look, they're pretty good. You call them up, you tell them what's happened. They ask for a batch number, which you'll find normally on the back. Oh, there we go. Stamped on batch number, you'll find. Then that helps them. Oh, now the turkey's here. That helps them identify when they made it, what run it was on, and if it's out of date or whatever. Now, this Riverina mash, they tend to love. They definitely enjoy it when I repurchase. So it's a little different to the others. It's a much more coarse. It has obviously the big protein pieces, which I'll show you, which they seem to enjoy. They pick them out first. But yeah, I really want to review these because I don't, the price of feed has gone up so much this year. I don't want to mess around. I don't want to be paying ridiculous prices if a lot of it just goes to waste on the ground. So let's work together. Let me know in the comments what you use, what you love and why, and if you see good results on one food or another. Now this is going to cause a problem because I've already fed them, as you can see by the crops are full. Let's have a look at this feed. So we got whole corn. Ow! Thanks, that really hurt. Alright. Okay, we had to walk away to do this one. So you can see we've got there was whole corn, but it looks like it's meant to be cracked corn. So we got sorghum, we got the grain, we've got supposed to have the pellet pieces, but as you can see, it's quite dusty. Now, I've already called this mob twice, I think, this year about this. It's supposed to be pellets, and that's a broken pellet, obviously. We have a look, maybe I can find a full pellet, I'm not sure. It's actually really, really dusty. So I'm not happy with that because when I throw that around my yard, that dust blows away. The chickens can't eat the dust. So a lot of that protein, like there's a protein piece there. That's just disintegrating and that bothers me. Having manufactured feed, chicken feed, broiler feed myself by hand with a press, this is compatible. And I know that they make it on a grand scale, but then shouldn't they be doing it better? So Riverina, this is my issue with you guys. Can we please do something about the dust? It's very dusty. You got some sunflower seeds in there too and some salt that I didn't mention. And again, look, my guys tend to not eat the sorghum first. They definitely leave it last. I don't know about your chickens. If you have the same issue, let me know. Sorghum's obviously a cheaper option. All right, let's continue on. After having a look at that, I'm a bit disappointed.